in with Nerdette's NewsStand, and as expected, just like I actually predicted, this Tuesday we got the Injustice new series. I was so excited too. Year zero, right? So we're getting a prequel to basically, everything in the Injustice universe, which is my favorite and always has been and always will be my favorite Elseworld story. Now, I will say Tom Taylor is one of my favorites when it comes to current mainstream writers, but this kind of fell flat. Now, don't get me wrong, but it was just like, bad guy does bad guy thing, and good guys have a little bit of fun, and that's it. No, there is some really good parts, and this guy here was Andre, the old boy commando, right? So it's nice though. We get to see no, it's not. You know what, Comixology, get your shit together. Now it's going to mess up on. Oh my god! I'm not playing this game. It's going to mess up on me. It does this every time I record, but I swear I can read. I just read the volume 1, 2, and 3 again of Umbrella Academy, and it didn't mess up once. But once I decide to screen record it, it decides to mess up. But it is nice to see like Nightwing and some of these people back. That died very quickly, especially Nightwing, because he died like right away, right? So, and not only that, but we get the JSA here. I love this picture. It's so good. Like, we're getting an introduction of who was and who came before, and we get like Amazing Man, who I haven't seen since Kingdom Come. That's probably not correct at all, but just me personally, I mean, we're getting all these characters. Oh my god. So there is some parts I want to show. Now this is just like a celebration, right? A celebration to the Justice Society, but I love Old Man Wildcat going rounds with Batman. Like, it's such a man thing to do, right? But it's still so great to see like Batman get taken down, and you think like something's wrong, and he's like, Flash runs to Jake Garrick and he's like, Barry, what is it? He's like, they're going around and around, let's get the popcorn. Like, I really did like that part, and I'm not saying this is bad at all. It's definitely a recommend. I've just grown accustomed to Tom Taylor's work, right? So Deceased Dead Planet came out this week, and then Suicide Squad last week, and they've been so phenomenal. This is just was like, meh, oh, okay. So anyways, Joker breaks him out. That's the end of the first one, right? And there is 3 of these here. So we're going to go through all 3 of them. And I do like the message he's trying to convey, right? He's trying to talk about unity, no us versus them, one planet. And I get it. I do get it, but it's not that simple. Like, it's just not that simple. Unfortunately so. But, Batman's like, yeah, I can't. I mean, he does for a minute. Leave Gotham for a little bit. And then he's like, gotta get back to Gotham, because it's Gotham and Gotham. Yeah, that's just kind of how he is. What I loved about this story, and it is this part coming up, it is fucking phenomenal that they put this, okay, so Andre here, he thinks he has nothing to lose. He's dying, he's got cancer, da-da-da-da-da, and he wants to see his grandson. A really sweet last request, and that's why he basically, whoever would, he was denied Pearl, and whoever would break him out, he offered them this power of the gods, right? Okay, so you can't be this dumb, though. Like, you can't be this dumb. He goes and sees his grandson one last time, right? Obviously, his grandson is like, why would you bring this maniac to my house? Right, well, he thinks he's a dead man walking. And I'm gonna fly through this Batman stuff because it's just the breakout. They're just, like, investigating the breakout. He tells him no. He tells him he's not going to come through with his side of the deal. Are you really that dumb? Like, are you really? Come on. You just took the Joker to your grandson's house. The one person that you care about and love in this world, you took him there. I want to punch you. You have to be the dumbest person I have ever met Or, not Matt. You know what I'm saying. So he goes and obviously tortures his grandson. Because that's what the Joker would do. And he's like, I'll tell you everything. Well, don't do this. Don't be this dumb. So we get to 3, right? And we're going to get an amazing man punching Nazis. No, not really. It's just kind of clickbait there. I love this little twist on history, right? We have, I'm not going to say his name, but you can tell by the likeness who it is. And we've got Joker here. So whatever Andre gave him has something to do with this. I'm assuming, unless I'm missing something, he's saying, what only few know is that, this man killed himself, but it wasn't a choice. And we've got, Joker here. And I love his little, back and forth here. He's like, you go get me a cozy rug. You light a fire, right? He's telling his little lackeys here. Hold on. Will it let me? You son of a bitch. I hate this app. Yep. Okay. I tried. And he's like, Harley's like, no, he's an arsonist. And then he's like, okay, so you go get the rug. And he's an assassin. He's an arsonist. He switches them around. He doesn't want the arsonist lighting the fire, right? And he's like, do you want the rug on fire? And then he's like, okay, convenient assassin, kill the other one. It was just a really good back and forth. But we see Carter and Shira. I never can say her name right. Kiss my booty. Hot girl, let's just call her that. They're going into this tomb, which is going to be kind of the foreshadowing for the rest of it. And we get, I can't say his name either. It starts with an A. I don't know. So we're just going to go with the bad guy thing here. So she's looking into it and it kind of gets taken over, by it. So she hears these voices and she takes off and she looks fantastic. Look at this art. So good. I love it. Shira. I know it says it in Justice League, but Shira. Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. Yeah, hot girl. And she gets taken over and we eventually see, Hawkman go after her and get injured by her. Essentially by her. And I wish they would explore Hawkman and Hawkgirl more in a live action series because they have such a good story, right? They're cursed, they're in love, they are each other's true loves, but they're cursed to, always lose the other one, but with the knowing that when they die, they're going to eventually have to start over and find them again. So we do see Carter die here. But yeah, it's such a good story. I love those two. I think they're way underutilized when it comes to, DC as a whole. But we do see someone intercept the pennant here, right? And he's basically able to, the amulet. Okay, so here's the name. Amulet of Fascist. That's not the name. I need to not have coffee before my videos. That would probably be better. The amulet of Fascist, a faucet, I don't know. Anyways, he intercepts it, and he's able to, control everything else. So now we're going to see how the JSA helped win the war, and that's the end of it, right? For now, this is going to be a bi-weekly series, so I think the next one comes out the 14th. But we're going to have to see what not only this pennant does, if this is tied in with the Joker possibly getting the pennant. And that's my best guess, but I don't know. And I'm assuming that's how it's going to tie back to the big evil man from the beginning, right? I'm assuming so. I don't know. But I think the way that they're explaining, I know this is probably driving you crazy. I apologize, but I can't say his name. That guy. It's really well told, but it's all gonna have to. It's one of those stories. Ever since I started my channel, this is the best way to describe it. I knew the spoilers to a lot of things, right? I knew the spoilers to Captain Marvel or Endgame or The Last of Us. Birds of Prey. Because I had to, report on the leaks or report on this, I knew a lot of the spoilers ahead of time. So this is the same instance, right? I still went and saw those things or enjoyed those things because there's a journey to get to the spoiler. And that's what it kind of is for me, right? I know how Injustice starts, but this is the journey in between. I want to know what happens in between. And this is kind of our filler. And the way this started was really good. Was it mind-blowing? No, not even a little bit. But the stuff with the Joker made it so good that it made me want to continue. You can just go on Comixology and pre-order it, and what it does is it just takes it out of my card every 2 weeks, 84 cents. So I'm definitely going to be keeping up with this. Now, do I think reviewing every single one is necessary? No, because there's not enough of a story. They're only, let me see here, 22 pages long, right? And there's not enough within them, and they're 22 pages like this, so they're like half pages, right? So I think what I'm going to do is, this is the first 3, I think maybe every 3 I'm going to review these, because they are worth reviewing, they're worth talking about, and they're fun, but there's just not a lot within them. So definitely a recommend. That there was so much good this week. I'm not even done reading this week, there was that much good. Batman 96 was super good. Sandman, The Dreaming. There's a lot of really good stuff. The new Dark Knight stuff, the new Dead Planet. So, I probably will have another review up later in the weekend, just because I want to talk about Batman. I want to talk about The Dreaming, possibly, because I love the Dreaming story, and that's the thing. The Sandman universe, which is, primarily a lot of times aimed at females. Well, that's rightfully so. But what's getting to me, and I'll post a picture of this on top. The girl looks like a boy and the boy looks like a girl. Why? Why do this when it's such a good story? Anyways, that's for a whole nother video. I will have a more clear video later. I promise it will make more sense. I am letting the caffeine wear off. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon and subscribe stars. You guys literally make this channel possible. Huge thank you to Cage the Mick, Robert Mick Twiz, Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris Z, David L, David Rafford, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Mighty Balls, Mike Buckner, Maizen Barbosa, Ruskart, Ryan Decker, Robert Hoffman, and Doc Holliday. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget on the way out to like as always if you enjoy the content, and hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.